reality is, the more risk you take, the luckier you get. So people need to learn to take one big risk a day. Every day take a risk and build up that risk muscle, because risk is where success comes.
Risk must be taken for the greatest. Hazard in life is to risk nothing.
Take the biggest fucking risks of your entire life right now. Remember, you have time.
I think that most people, the reason that they lack success in their life is that they lack the courage to make the decisions that need to be made to put them in the position that they want to be in.
You can get so scared, and you can be so easily lulled into the idea that good is good enough, that feeling safe and comfortable is what you should always be looking for. That way of thinking, in your 20s in particular, dead fucking wrong. I want you to start to create this mindset of taking risks and going big.
All right. Happy Sunday. We made it. Weekend's almost over. Nice holiday weekend. Welcome to the channel, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. Drop a comment. Always remember, not a financial advisor. For damn sure, not a professional. This is cryptocurrency. Don't ever allow an influencer or any social media platform out there to influence you when it comes to crypto, because you could lose it all, right? And always remember, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, pound the like button, subscribe. In the description, you can even follow me and watch this stream on Kick. You can watch it on other social media platforms such as Twitter, known as X, right? Go pound the like button there, retweet, make sure you get the algorithm going, all right? Happy Sunday, everybody. PulseChain is pumping. Green candles lining up the charts. We'll take a look across the board in a minute here. Let's see who made it today. We got Ancient W15P 57 R code 3. R code. Welcome. Cheers. Thank you for being here. See a member right there. If you want to support the channel, $2.99 a month. The price of a Cambodian coffee will stream live tomorrow exclusively for members only, typically on Mondays. Get a little extra content here and there on a weekly basis. And I appreciate anybody supporting the channel that way. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Also, best way to support is pounding the like button, right? And dropping a comment. Get the YouTube algorithm going. Good morning, my boy Thomas. Oh, yes, it's time. It's time, huh? It's time. What's good? Big week for the ecosystem. What is your take for this week and moves are making? Yeah, dog. We'll go into that. There's a lot of speculation around tomorrow, July 7th, right? It's going to be like the official date of the SEC finally going bye-bye. Like officially, right? We've had the unofficial good riddance, see you later, bye Felicia to the SEC. Now it's going to be the official like deadline date. Nothing can come up and surprise us when it comes to the accusations that they were trying to get Richard Hart for. When it comes to, man, it's been so long. What were all the things they wanted to say? Hexa security, PulseChain security, misappropriating investor funds. That's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Van, thank you for the support. Thank you for reposting. Chris, what's going on? Happy Sunday. Hey, bro, thank you for being here. Long time no see. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Gelato. That's what it was. I remember Gelato. Appreciate what you do too, bro. We here. Fun day Sunday. Yes. How many people are here so far? We got 22 people on X, 12 people on YouTube. So if you're on X, better like and retweet. You better like and retweet. YouTube, 13 people. Better pound that like button. Hi, sir. Do you still do BitNest? Yeah, I made a video going in last night. Those are like, you got to pick your poison on those, man. Do your research. Digging around on that, doing that little entry. I would not put money that you could, that you'll miss if you lose it overnight. That's for damn sure. That's a high risk, high reward environment. But go do your research on that. Did a video content about that last night. Definitely one of those things where it's like, you play with fire and you get burned, don't be surprised. I ain't gonna lie when it comes to that. Don't be surprised. 4 zeros and a 269 for Pulse today, up 9.3% in the green. some greenery in the scenery, my friends. Feels good to wake up when you got double digits, right? PulseX up 15%. Inc. $1.58. That's a plus 7.3. Hex up 2.6 to 3.9. That's 18.3%. And a lot of people are there's a lot of excitement right now across the ecosystem, not only with tomorrow's July 7th date. It's because of Richard Hart's workout plan, right? That he's been putting out there with his squats, his chin-ups, and all these different workouts that he says that he's posting on X that he's been doing. And people have been crunching those numbers, and somehow these groups of individuals that are doing the math behind the numbers have crunched it up to basically say July 7th, this is going to happen with the price, this and that. There is true speculation behind that. And everything's tying into PDI, the narrative for pegging. Now PDI goes from a super fudded asset to a highly speculated, exciting moment all over again. History repeating itself with PDI, the P copies. Everything's on and popping, right? The issue I have here, not so much an issue, because I'm rooting for this speculation. I'm rooting for this excitement to have legs and really be like the turning point, okay? If even it's half true, because always remember, believe half of what you see and nothing of what you hear, all right? You follow that rule, you'll be good in life. The reality behind it is, it seems like too good to be true hints out there. Could be true, could be not. Maybe Richard is telling us something special is coming. There's also high speculation that he's the guy that's moving like 10,000 plus Bitcoin out there, and they think he's going to bring it to the ecosystem. It's like a crazy amount of Bitcoin that's being moved, and they say it's Richard Hart. I can't debunk that, but what I will say, I know Richard was an early investor in Bitcoin, but I did also watch, and you would have to dig into Ivan on Tech's live streams to find it because it's been so many years. But many years ago, Ivan on Tech did an interview with Richard Hart. And remember, Richard Hart has been preaching not to leverage. He says a quote that I believe Warren Buffett said originally, stay away from ladies, liquor, and leverage, right? And on the stream, he was practically crying about losing a lot of his money, like most of his Bitcoin, leverage trading. So he went out and went the distance after that to tell everyone, like, hey, man, this is not the way. So if he still got that large amount of Bitcoin after crying on stream, because you got to remember, Richard Hart's never cried or had any emotion on stream. This dude got teary-eyed, like crying, right? You got to imagine it must have been a lot that he lost. And he was determined to go down that path in life to tell people, like, leverage trading is bad. So if all this Bitcoin is being moved through the fact, and he lost a lot, and he still got a lot, I'd be shocked. But there's speculation that the Bitcoin wallet over there that's moving Bitcoin is Richard. People think it's going to bring it over and peg PDI. There's a lot of stuff out there. So we have tons of speculation, tons of ideas, and people are really using their imagination, and they're drawing things out on chain and identifying wallets. Here's my theory on that July 7th can come. And if it's a regular day, there'll be a sell-off. Okay? So we're having a big pump in anticipation for tomorrow. Do we want it to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event? Absolutely not. But again, we've had some big PDI narratives in early December not come to fruition and not come true. And we hit all-time highs on PDI of 3 cents, and it crashed and it's been down ever since. Okay. So that's what happens when you have a lot of hype and speculation that turns out to be a nothing burger. So we want to hope that that's not the case. Some things I was taking a look at that could be, Richard possibly pumping one of his tokens in preparation for this big date, though, was I've always speculated, I've always drawn attention to the fact that I believe the only meme token that was worth buying on PulseChain that came from Pump Tires was the one that was affiliated to Richard Hart, which is Most Wanted token. So that's always been my theory, is that he is supporting it. And we saw that when the OA address was selling PDI, these sister wallets and address, it was picking up Most token. We saw that happen live. Today it's up 24%. 24% in the green. On the 24-hour mark. 20.78% in the past 6 hours, 2.95 in the past hour, barely almost a 0.5% in the last 5-minute time frame. All right. Everyone has always speculated that this is the one Billy Gunn that's going to be the meme token, right? To feed that audience of people. The audience of people that you would be targeting in a meme token environment would be the Solana users out there. We look at Solana, we see their volume, we see how much money is being spent and generated over there on meme tokens, how much people are making. And it's always been like a target audience, like, come over here, Solana users, we got meme tokens. And we're not getting a whole lot of them. It hasn't felt like it. Maybe we've got some, maybe we've got none, I don't know. But if we had a meme token that went to $1 billion market cap on PulseChain, that would bring it to $1. That could be the game changers that turns the heads of people from other networks to go that like meme tokens, like on Solana, to come and say, hey, dude, did you hear about that Most Wanted token by the guy who beat the SEC, Richard Hart, in court? Yeah, his meme token hit $1. Let's go check out what else is over here. So that would be a good marketing push and tactic. That's why I always believe that its potential of hitting $1 is a reality because of the amount of supply that is actually held by the main address, the person behind the scenes who we think is Richard Hart, right? Everyone thinks RH owns 79% of the supply. I think that'd be 790 billion. So nobody but just one smart contract here owns 1% of Most Wanted token. I always thought it was a very interesting and had speculation that has legs versus like a PDI that's very like up and in the air. We do know Maria, the Atropa developer, has built an entire liquidity web to back it, right? But let's go back to the cores, because that's the main token that has taken off today. A lot of the core tokens are taken off, and one of them being Hex, 2 zeros and a 6.5. Now, is it because of the hype of July 7th? Is it because of the speculation of all that Bitcoin that Richard is going to bring over? I would say yeah. And is it in the same time frame as I said that we would be hitting the bottom and then start to work our way up? I didn't think we were going to hit the bottom and start to blow up. It was, I believe, in a gradual increase. So there's a strong possibility, not to be the bearer of bad news, that this is a 70-30 position here, where 70% in my thought is that it will be a nothing burger and we will go back down and gradually work our way up through the month of July into August. And July could still be a pretty bad month, overall. But if tomorrow plays out and all, Richard Hart pulls something out of his sleeve and all that speculation comes true, even some of it, it'll be exciting times, right? It'll be exciting times. I think there's a 30% chance that happens. So I'm 70-30 on that one, right? I'm not entirely sold that there is something big happening outside of officially the USC is going to be bye-bye. Maybe that means that Richard Hart can live stream and we'll have a crazy green candle because of it. There's a lot of things that could snowball a big green candle effect. But if he comes back, starts streaming, and he's loud like he was before, we can start to bring some new some floors, start rising the floor, definitely. So he is definitely needed for the chain to thrive. And don't forget, guys, the official sponsor of the R2R live streams, right? Official sponsor, go check it out. DexFi.com/bonds. Liberty paid $63,766 in USDC over on base. You get your treasury bonds, right? You get your foot in the door with their passive income exposure and strategies. You come with your Ethereum on base, mint. Already $1,344,828 in ETH has been spent to mint 6,516 total bonds. APR 84.40%. DexFi.com/bonds, the official R2R live stream sponsor. All right, go check them out. So we're seeing cores up double digits, 20% on Pulse, PulseX, 25% on Hex. Inc right now, 9.84% at $1.85. Take a look at eHex, hovering above 16%. Right, this is one of my all-time favorite, opportunities right here. And I've been buying these dips. I love eHex at these prices. I love it at these prices. I think this is the biggest opportunity in the entire chain, if I'm being 100% honest. If I'm being 100% honest, I think it's the biggest opportunity in all of PulseChain. Now let's go take a look at PDI. Well, this has been rocking the boat, all right? This right here. It's stronger than ever, man, with this whole narrative going to $1. It's back. It's back. It's returned. People are believing again. People are excited again. And that opportunity, man, during the time when Richard Hart was fudding it, calling it stupid P-die, right? You got your coulda, woulda, shoulda moments. You coulda, shoulda, woulda done a whole lot in March. Look at that. 3 zeros. Look at these opportunities. Man. And you didn't get anything like that, not even in November. It's been a long time since we saw these prices. Holy smokes, 3 zeros and a 7 here during Cinco de Mayo. That's insane. That's insane. The gains are there on the chain, bro. Who thinks this thing's going to $1? Who really thinks this is going to $1? And I'm curious. Is there anybody out there? Let's go take a look. How many retweets and likes do we have on Twitter? 2 likes, 1 retweet on Twitter. My gosh. Let's go check YouTube. Let's see what we got. 9 likes. And let's see how many viewers we got. 35 on X with only 2 likes, 1 retweet. 24 likes on YouTube with 24 people watching on YouTube, only 9 likes. Man, that's some limp D gains right there if I ever seen them. That's what I'm direct. Gotta work on that. We gotta pump our backs. We gotta get, hey man, I go live just about every day about PulseChain. Right? You want new users, you want people to see and believe. They're gonna want to watch content. Work for those bags, man. Get that algorithm going. Put in a little bit of work. It's a click of a button. Click of a button. Geez Louise. Ben, but I know where the likes. LFG, let's go. You heard Ben. What's going on here? Let's take a look at OG Web Chef right now. Remember token. What's the volume? 4.3 milli in a 24-hour period. 2.4K in a 5-minute. 55,000 in a 1 hour. 852,000 in a 6-hour time frame. Let's go look at those ROIs. Where are we at? Let's refresh. Where are we at? Let's see it. Oh my gosh. Remember's about to be at 9%. Well, it hit 10% today. Gas is at 2.29. So now you print it on gas and you can print and buy the dip with it. It's beautiful. World's greatest PDI printer. $1 or 1.69%. I forget this token, 1.29. Dominance is 1.1. That's 5 tokens above 1%. Remember token leading the way. Let's go take a look at the vault. I'm the most excited about this ecosystem, in addition to Atropa and overall Pulse, right? The vault, man. Where's the vault at? Where are we at? 883.9 trillion. All right. Got a little bit more remember in the bag. Let's see here. I'm still at the same. I did 29.7 deposits. I got 13 referrals so far. I'm excited for this entire looped system here. The slots 1 through 5, 1 through 4 are active right now. Users guys start using it. And if you need anything to prove to you that the vault is doing what it's supposed to do, hey man, that money in Pulse gets put out there in the printers for price auction, ARBs, appreciation, but most importantly, ROI. So now if you're holding Remember, you're getting the Pulse so that you can loop it into, you get your Pulse profits, you compound a little, do whatever you want, and then you can loop it into getting a position on Unleashed. And Unleashed, there's going to be, I believe, in my opinion, a huge payoff or an opportunity that's given to you at the lowest, right? The lows. So this vault here, 2 million Pulse at a time. You update the referral to my address. I have that in the description of YouTube. You put my referral here or click on the link, put my referral address here, click update, go in with no less, no more than 2 million, gets you 2.6 million Unleashed, a non-tradable, no chart token, no price, nothing like that. 2 million at a time gets in, and you can start being in to position yourself for this rapid fire of overall yield when this system, it's already starting up. You see what's happening with the printers. 5 are above 1%. One's about to be at 9%. It's doing its thing. All right. And it's going to continue to loop through the process of the 4 slot system. And I'll read that real quick. You got to understand, look at this wallet here. Let's go take a look at this wallet. I mean, you got to understand one thing, man. We're going to look at this wallet here. This is the Vault wallet that's holding all of that Remember in gas money. Let's go plug in the numbers so you can see what this bad boy is earning that will go through the slot strategy and feed the ecosystem, including the Vault, right? It's making $28,879 in Pulse right now at these prices, okay? And then you go back to the Vault. Remember, when you invest into the Vault, think of it like a ETF in stocks, right? It's not instant gratification, it's delayed gratification. You're investing in the ecosystem and in the umbrella of ROI tokens and the success of this loop through the slot strategies, paying you a dividend for being confident in investing in the Vault and investing in this loop, okay? Let's take a look at the slots here. So now you got that 28 Gs. Go. You want to see it? Let me pause it there. $28,879 per day being earned by what the Vault is holding with both Remember and gas money. Okay? This wallet's worth over $307,314. It's going to feed into this. All right? Slot 1 strategy runs real-time arbitrage and market-making tactics and cycles the gains back to the Vault. Back to here. Into the Vault. It's a self-feeding engine. Your participation is the icing on a cake, and it gets the ball rolling even harder. But your participation is going to be, and I speculate, and I believe, a well-deserved, nice return on investment in the form of passive income in the 4 tokens, which is Wrapped Ethereum, Bitcoin, PulsePup, BFF, and Hopium. Okay? Unleashed ROI. That's you right there when you use your 2 million Pulse to mint Unleashed, that untradeable, no chart, no candles going up or down token. Streams a dedicated share of profits directly to Unleashed holders, your passive yield tap. Then the printer yield loops, right? Deploys capital into an automated yield strategy that specifically benefits OG Web Chef tokens. All right, you want to see the benefit there? You want to take a look? This is your benefit right here, homie. Well, let's go real quick. Here's your benefit right here. When you hold these tokens and they're going up, the vault is cooking. It's cooking up all these tokens with the tech, behind the scenes tech, and the pulse that's going into it, looped into the system, and look at the ROIs. It's working already right now as intended. And PulseChain hasn't even really truly gone up in the green. We're having a good day, but when good days start to come and they start to consecutively happen, and you have your bull market that you speculate, you're going to be a happy camper across the board on the chain, because this is all small market cap opportunities, just even the chain in general. Okay, I'm loving it. So that's the slot number 3. Now, slot 4 is very important and super bullish in my opinion. Buy pressure amplifier, buys printer adjacent tokens, and injects constant demand, lifting floor prices across the ecosystem. Hey, man, if you're not going into the vault and getting ready, I don't know what to tell you. When opportunity comes, it'll either be there and it goes and takes off with or without you. It doesn't matter. You can prepare now or cry later. Let's see what else is going on. World's worst PulseChain printer. Shout out to 3D Rect. We up 19.37% in a 24-hour period over there. Take a look at Flex. This is a deal. Is a good deal right now at 10 cents. Things change in the New York Minute, man. Next thing you know, it's 20, 30, 40, 50 cents. You've seen it. Exploited. 3D Rect. Again, no value token. 23.41%. Look at that, man. What's going on with Maria? 13 cents to Tropa, man. We are looking good today. We are looking good across the board. Let's go see the stats real quick. 11 likes on YouTube. Let me look at what's going on X. 2 likes and 1 retweet. You know what, man? That doesn't get me pumped up. That doesn't get me pumped up. Comment, like button. It's Sunday. Drop a comment. We can do better than that. Till next time, I'm out. Yeah, dog.
I wake up in the morning, telegram in hand, heart to our community, the coolest in the land. Cheese cream drops a joke, got me laughing loud. Then I start to scroll down through the daily crowd. Who's the OG printer, lighting up the zone? Is it Dama Beast or Sav on the throne? Or maybe it's Friday, Flexmas is here. Time to throw some gains and flex without fear. I toss out some questions, looking for the signs. Inside Fix is ready, dropping out for lines. I keep on reading, can't look away. Those spicy emojis make my whole day. Then someone yells exit, get off PulseChain, but I ride the waves through pleasure and pain. I live in a limbo of hope and despair, but we're all in this boat and I'm proud to be there. Yeah, I might end up wrecked, burned by the flame, but I'm with the best crew in this wild DeFi game. I might end up wrecked, burned by the flame, but I'm with the best crew in this wild DeFi game.